He's got to go to the bathroom. He poops in the diaper. He makes the dog eat the poop. Then he throws up because the dog's eating the poop. Then they start drinking liquor. He pulls out a gun on the dog and all this crazy stuff. My kids are laughing hysterically, right? We're having the greatest time ever. And, of course, my wife comes barging in.
How's it going? You live in a barn, right? I'm in Max Payne. Have you seen that movie? Okay, donkey. Say hi to your mother for me.
What is the accent like growing up in Boston? What sort of street accent do we hear?
Well, when I go home, the first thing I usually hear from my mother is, "What the fuck do you think? You're a fucking movie star now?" I don't give a fuck what you do in Hollywood.
Okay. Person, you should ask her advice. But you've never been to jail, have you?
I have never been to jail.
See, that's the thing. It's a complete role reversal. See, I went to jail before I had a career, so he's going to go to jail at some point during your career. Don't take any advice from me. The first check I got, I ran to the Mercedes dealer. I bought a car. I didn't have money for registration or insurance. The police towed the vehicle because I was driving without insurance. So you don't want any...
Mist was the one that had your song on it, right? Because you've seen every other one.
Yeah. Oh, love Glee. I think.
Can you say that again very clearly at the camera?
I love Glee.
It seems almost rude.
Yeah, it's a little.
They don't want him to come. It's a Will Ferrell
I
themed
think
bar,
it's
but they don't
called
want Will
Stay
Ferrell.
Classy, right?
Yeah, Stay Classy in New York.
Is that what it's called?
Stay Classy in New
Okay,
York. Yeah,
yeah.
it is. Well, we've got a
And they have-
selection.
yeah.
We've got a selection of cocktails.
You've been?
Yes.
Oh.
Have you really
I was
been?
invited, yeah.
Oh,
That just sounds like pure
That's the
laziness.
gift. No, that's
Sounds like pure D laziness.
Wow.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
There you go. Take the car.
Go ahead. Do it. Go ahead. Just...
Wow, how
Yeah.
many kangaroos is that per division? Long division is not my strong suit
You
either.
had a hard time adding 9 plus 9, so I didn't want to throw that equation.
You're watching.
I'm a terrible speller, so I get it. Math, I have to be fairly good at.
You're not a good
But
speller.
don't ask me to do that equation right now.
But kangaroos, how about that? I was on the Gold Coast. I shot that movie Thor Ragnarok on the Gold Coast. Nobby Beach.
So, Mark, you have some interesting flirting tricks in this movie, the winking thing.
Yes.
Did you bring back, like, did you bring
He's winking at you now. I'm not even looking at him. It's like he's not here, but I
Which
can
eye?
tell.
Which eye works better? Let me just check it
the
out.
left one?
Yeah,
So
I
you
can
bring-
tell which one you're looking at. You're
Hold
looking
on,
at
now I
the
got
far.
this one.
That's right, the left
Now
one.
I got
That's
this
it.
one. I got this one.
Works on
All right, well, no, they asked me if I could do Ted's voice, which is like, it's not fair. You know, it's just like a hyped up version of the Boston accent. So fucking Johnny, come on, we're Thunder Buddies for life. Yeah, fucking Johnny. You know? But he's not doing your fucking thing. I'm Ming. I'm not fucking control your mind. The Pope at the Festival of Families.
You're like boys with the Pope.
Yeah.
He's like,
He had no idea who I was, by the way. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And
That's
they're like,
not-
But say hi. Yeah, he hasn't watched television since like the 70s, so he's got more important things to do.
Yeah, I'm assuming. I guess he does. Yeah, he's the Pope. But you
not
can go golfing with the Pope, maybe.
Would he play golf? That would be cool.
Maybe would he? He's got the cart.
Hope he wouldn't mind.
Take that thing out.
Actually, just looking at you now, I think you would make for the perfect white-collar criminal.
Mike, thank you
So,
very much.
you and I,
Yes.
in jail,
You and me in jail.
together, I'm
Yep.
asking you for financial advice, but
Am
then
I
I
all
realized...
tatted up or anything like that?
No, just the way you are, glasses, very square, working in the library. But you actually are very smart, and we're going to pull off a Ponzi scheme when we get out of jail.
Oh, I like it.
All right,
Oh, she was on there.
how
I
is
saw
she
the
on
yeah, I saw the
you
picture.
saw what?
No, just saw a picture of like.
You know what? In actuality, as I thought about it, I have come to understand that it's inevitable that she will be with somebody.
Right.
And so if it could be somebody like Will, I would be happy.
Wow.
I know that she's in good hands.
That's his name, Will, your son?
No, Magnus.
Magnus.
Because
And if you think
said,
I sweat, oh
No.
my God. Magnus sweats.
No, but you...
Well,
Party
if he's
at
coming over to
13,
my
just-
house, we're gonna wrap him in saran wrap.
Together. Is this the first time you guys worked together?
It is. You know, he came when we met long ago, and he was like, I want to work with you. I want to work with you. So I was like, oh, cool. I can't wait. And I'd like send him all these different ideas. He passed on everything I sent him. And then all of a sudden, he sends me a movie where I'm supporting him.
Yeah.
And then he's got me ass naked, excuse my language. He's got me in Daisy Dukes on a boat. I'm like,
think
is
the
this
first
supposed to be
scene-
funny, or are they just making fun of me? But
I think the first scene you're naked in.
Good to see you, and you're wearing clothing.
yes.
You've been posting
The
a
odd
lot
occasion.
of, I've been noticing a lot of shirtless photos that you're posting. I
Yeah.
like it. I mean, but have you seen it? You should be tanner if you don't have, shouldn't you have more color on your chest?
That was like my first day at the beach.
In our theater, and my youngest son, who's 4 years old, throws the football down and he goes, "Fucking shit!" Yeah, so I'm like the same thing. I start laughing at first because he got stripped of the ball. He just got stopped for the touchdown. So it was like, wow, it made sense what he said. But I was like, why did you say that? Get over here. I want to wash your mouth out with soap. And he kind of like wants to smile because he knows that he really made Daddy proud.
Nobody told me to wear a jersey. I got on like a regular t-shirt. I got like a regular t-shirt.
God, I wish I was.
Like the fucking part is like a fun part.
fuck.
This guy's like loud. He's got like a little bravado to him.
Yeah, he's got a script. He's got a thing going.
Are you ready for what I'm about to
Kevin's
tell
a
you?
client. Yeah, I remember.
It's like radio
it's a
breakfast.
breakfast
This
show.
Well, why not say morning?
was,
They have no food. It doesn't. You don't get any breakfast. Toast.
BBC Breakfast, is that what it is?
Yeah, BBC
I
breakfast.
came over here and
ITV
I
breakfast.
didn't realize
this TV breakfast. Radio breakfast 1. Radio breakfast 3. Radio breakfast 5. It's like we
is
never
a big
saw any
deal.
food.
And they never even get a cup of coffee, nothing.
Nothing. No, you're not
give
getting
me
food.
shit.
But it's like a big deal.
Just hope you're not talking about Matt Damon because.
No. Matt McCarthy, yes. Matt
Okay,
Damon.
good, yeah.
So in literally, he's told the story like he says that Phil Jackson turned around and yelled at both of us. He didn't yell at both of us. He yelled at Matt.
Oh, really?
He told Matt to sit down and shut the up. And I was like, and I said, you know he's talking to you, right? And I was just sitting there minding my own business.
I always liked Phil Jackson, and now I'm realizing why.
Yeah. Well, it was.
You've not been scolded by any of the coaches?
I haven't. No.
Have you talked to other players, like had real conversations during a game with
Dude,
them?
like literally, like the championship, all of a sudden I'm sitting there, I had a pair of shoes that were untied, and all of a sudden I look, and Shaq had filled up my entire boot with baby powder. It's like game 6 or game 7 of the World Championship. You down with me and my boots.
It was like sometimes hounded by people. But
Are these people you really knew from childhood?
Unfortunately, yes. Yep,
We're related
they show
to
up
him.
unannounced, uninvited, all the time.
You owe
But
them
he's
all
a
money,
folk-
right?
Yeah, no money or something. There's always some sort of debt, some sort of issue. Never a good thing.
it's me, Squiggy. I'm Little T's brother. I'm Squiggy.
Yeah.
With the gun, and they start drinking and all this stuff, and then he throws up and he makes him eat it, and then he poops in his diaper and he makes him clean it, and I'm like, my kids and I are cracking up. My wife comes running in, going, "What's going on? What's going on? I want to be a part of this fun." She's like, "Oh my God!" Goes in and turns it off, and like I'm in trouble for 2 weeks.
You're a nice lady.
This is so inappropriate.
No one gets to hang out with you.
Well, get up. You know what? My wife started getting up a little bit earlier, and she just couldn't sleep for whatever reason. She was jet lagged because we were on the East Coast. She came back, and we're sitting in the kitchen at 5 o'clock. It's just me and her. I'm like, this is great.
Yeah.
We're getting to spend quality time together.